on the beach talking about the oil spill and stuff over the weekend.
Concerned.
Well, I mean, and not only as somebody who represents Florida in so many ways, but now that the tar balls and the oil is making its way to the Florida coast, a lot of folks are now starting to pay attention on around the Horn there, and he in particular has a great interest in the tourism business this summer, because he, as of this coming weekend, will be the official opening of the Margaritaville Hotel at Pensacola Beach. And this is a monster hotel. This thing's huge. It's going to be a big week for him. He's got a lot of money invested in this thing. And, of course, he and the governor are doing everything they can to encourage people to continue to come to Florida. Yeah. They did have to pull their advertising. They were running spots saying there's no oil on the pristine white beaches of, and now there is. So they had to pull it. But he said all he can do is do what he can to help people forget the trouble for a couple of hours.
That's what he wants to do.
He said, "This is what I do." He said, "We don't want to get this sky is falling attitude over the oil slick." He said, "We've been through hurricanes. I've been shot at in Jamaica. They've crashed. I've been in a plane crash." He said, "We'll ride this thing out." There's about 1,000 people there on the beach outside his hotel where he was talking and performing. He's mad. He said a few things we can't repeat, but that's Jimmy. But they now say that oil slick is about a mile offshore, and tar balls are the globs are coming up on the shore there at Pensacola Beach.
Man, what a shame!
Right at the beginning of the beach season too. So we'll see. Buffett, as always, making the best of a bad situation, right? A couple other things going on. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, speaking of which, good to see Doug again Saturday night.
He was there.
Speaking of Taylor Swift.
Good to see Doug over at the concert. He was taking pictures. He's the one who did a lot of the video work Saturday, and we appreciate him very much for helping out.
You bet.
Little Tater's going to be on the cover of Marie Claire magazine. What exactly is that? I've seen that forever, but I've never picked one up.
It's just a fashion thing.
Is it a fashion?
Yeah.
It's not cooking.
No.
Well, I won't pick it up then. But she's on the cover of Marie Claire this weekend, talking about her songwriting. And
it's a fashion and songwriting magazine.
Okay, well there you go. Now I might pick it up. She'll be that'll be in newsstands tomorrow if you're looking for it. And if you are a fan of Sheryl Crow,
and I
am as well.
I've been a fan ever since I saw her on the IMAX screen for that thing they did a couple of years ago.
Is that right? Big fan.
Seeing a gigantic Sheryl Crow is awesome.
Is that an awesome thing?
Yes.
Yes. You know, she was in Michael Jackson's band.
I know.
I didn't realize that till right after he died. They were going through a lot of old video and stuff, and she was on the Dirty Diana video back there playing guitar and big hair.
She's a backup singer too.
And singing. Yeah, she had that gigantic hair, 80s hair. They announced she just adopted a second baby boy.
Wow.
Very excited about it. She said his name is Wyatt, or that's her first son. He now has a little brother named Levi James Crow.
He sounds like he's going to be a blues singer.
Doesn't he?
And he's only just an infant. He sounds like that.
So she's doing really well for herself. That's the second baby. They adopted the first one in 2007. She did. She had just gone through breast cancer treatment, and apparently that is still at bay and not having any problems with that. And had just broken off her engagement to Lance Armstrong, so she's been through a lot of changes and has apparently come out the other end doing very well.
Is she married now?
No,
I don't think so.
She's not?
No. She's like having some babies around the house. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Yeah, so she's got Wyatt and Levi. It does sound like a blues band, doesn't it?
I wonder if she changed their names.
The Crow family singers. I don't know what.
I just wonder.
Why would she?
Well, those sound like
if she adopted
band
them,
names. I mean, like if one of them was named Fred, and she goes, "Oh, he's still a baby. I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna rename him Levi." Like you did with your dog.
Well, I'm sure that if she adopted him, I'm sure that unless it's an older child, that they have a right to change the name.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that. I see that on TV all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, right before the kids run away. They don't like that when you're 16 and you change their name.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they're not too old, you don't want to change your name if they're, going on getting their driver's license or something.
So what was Orbit's original name before you changed it?
His name is Orson.
Orson,
It's
that's
not
right.
Orbit or Oscar or Otis or anything like that. It's Orson, and it's still Connor. His middle name is Connor.
Oh,
It's Orson Connor
that,
Griffin.
That dog does not have a middle name.
Okay.
You people are crazy.
it's 7:56.
Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl. And now, Pearl Vision is the preferred provider for iMed State Vision coverage. Pearl Vision offers same-day service in most